Is on.
Okay.
Don't wait. Just do it immediately, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna set this automated reminder so that in 48 hours we know
Yes.
we're ready to tally the votes, okay? So
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be pinging the. It's gonna be ping the. Also, Joyce, vote as well if you can.
Yeah, I'm voting.
Yeah.
I'm voting.
So I'm gonna create this create interval name 26E bonus upfront proposal tally for team verification.
Alberto,
I'm gonna put an interval of every 6 hours. I'm gonna
Okay.
ping the value team. The channel is gonna be the value channel, and the remind message, please tally the votes on this proposal. I'm gonna paste the link of the Discord message. Start time 48 hours from now.
Okay.
Okay, so I created the auto reminder. So in 48 hours, there's gonna be a message in the value team to everybody who is
Yes.
value, who is Moth. You are value, Joyce. You are value. So we are all gonna be
Yes.
pinged, and the first one who sees it just clicks in
Give the
the
tally.
link that is there in the remind message. There is the link to the
Yes.
Discord communication that Moss just did. You go there, you tally, you make a response
Yes.
to the proposal, and you say vote tally. We're ready for accounting. Okay, so we do
Okay.
accounting, and we're good to go.
we're ready for accounting.
Okay. Okay.
Alberto, I'm voting. Why are you saying I'm not voting?
Core team. I don't know. I didn't see the vote. Maybe I did. It was an update.
Voting.
Anyways, auto
Okay.
remind is set. Next steps would be the accounting, right? Accounting for the bonus payments, and then next step, agreement on skipping again the bonus token, right?
Yes.
And then next time we're gonna
Please,
have
Alberto, we'll do it later.
the network equity also.
That's the first step.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first one. So that's why it's important we do the value tracking now. So scheduling. I'm available if you want Monday, Tuesday, whatever.
Okay.
Monday.
You wanna meet on Monday?
That we
Yes,
can schedule for Monday.
Monday, Hydra H3, okay? We keep
Yeah,
going
Yes.
on payrolls.
Yes.
Hyper evaluation. I'm gonna give a session a 7.5. Covered all the topics. Great work, great rhythm, everything okay. Okay, policy keeping. I'm gonna give a policy a 7, right? No tracking needed. All policies followed. Then priority working. We already said tally the votes. The votes in 48 hours. Then vocabulary, nothing. Value tracking. Okay, so we have Joyce, Moth, Alberto. So Joyce, you is 1.5 or 1 or 2? 1.5, right?
1.5.
Moth
1.5.
also 1.5.
Yes.
Overall time 1.75, 1.75. Participation level 3 points. I'm gonna give 6 points to Joyce, 4 to Moth, and 4 to Alberto. strikes, nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna insert link here, value tracking, copy, and I'm gonna go into this session meeting, value tracking, and I'm gonna track this value for now that we're gonna be start to distribute the power tokens.
Alberto, how you go about the points? How you
The calculation.
Is your calculation?
Participation point is based on your participation, right? If you're here and you don't talk, you don't do nothing,
Yeah.
and but you're present, you get 0.5.
Okay.
Okay. If you're like
Yeah.
we have been today, everybody's interacting, everybody's helping, everybody's linking, everybody is it's 3 participation level. The maximum is 3.5. If you have video, if you're here with the video, then you get this 0.5 more. Then the points, this is the participation level. Then the points is based on first we should check the positions, right? So for example, why am I giving you 6 points, Joyce? Because I got into the positions, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I see that you have 1, 2, 3 positions. So this is 3. This is 3 points already, okay? But then you did. Then what you did? Then you did. You did the update to the deadlines with the. So this is another point, right? This is another point I'm giving you. And then you did the communication for the. You did the communication for the deadlines, right? So that's a point, another point, right? And then another point, because I mean, you put the links, you prepared everything is organized, and while Moth and I 4 points each. I mean, Moth extra point because he did the communication. He is gonna do the storytelling. Also, you also did the notes, right?
Yes.
Joyce. So I'm gonna give you another point for the notes. 7. Wait. You did the notes. Did you link the notes?
Not yet.
Yes.
Yeah, so but I'm ready.
This would be policy tracking. So do it before we finish the session, and I can give you another point for that, right?
Like that?
I can give you another point for that. 8 points.
Okay.
Yeah, this would be policy tracking. So this should be done at the beginning of the session, okay?
The beginning? I thought at the end.
You see the setup?
Linking of the note.
Yes. Guys, you see, if you go to the setup, there is the setup checklist, okay? So creating the notes, correct title, green, notes indexing, FQN ownership transfer.
Yes.
No, this
I have
FQN ownership. This is the setup checklist. So this needs to happen by the end of the setup, right? So recording is green, hyper checking is green, rankings is green, right? Topics prioritization agreement is green. We did that.
Okay.
Right? So then we have the follow-up checklist. Value tracking, we did. Storytelling, you need to do it. And then the recording, documentation, and links, you need to do it. So these are, but this is the follow-up. So the follow-up happens after
after the session.
Only the value tracking needs to be real-time, because otherwise there's no track. So then we have the wrap-up checklist also in the wrap-up tab. We did next steps. We did the scheduling. We did hyperprioritization. We did priority work, vocabulary, everything. Okay, so all green.
Yeah.
This we're gonna start not this month. Next month we're creating the reward tokens. So we're gonna give reward tokens, which are gonna be like bonuses, money for doing these things.
Okay.
If you do the storytelling, you're gonna get a reward token. If you do that, we're gonna hand out reward tokens.
Alberto, I link already. Oh, give me point.
I did give you.
No,
Instead, you should have taken.
We're just joking. Yeah,
Give me point.
it's joke.
Okay.
I give you
We're
point.
like
If you
kids
do
now.
work, I give you all the points you want.
Candy, like second, you
Just,
know.
just do the
Okay.
work. I give you all the points you want.
No,
So,
no, no. Just very
so
funny.
Moss, remember to do
Yes. Yeah,
the
storytelling.
storytelling 1.75 hours. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Alberto,
Yeah, I'm here.
Alberto, I have a question.
Okay.
You ping a weekly what's that called? Weekly update, correct? Weekly update
Yeah,
deadline,
weekly update
right?
for the deadlines. Yes,
Yes. Can you
it's a
see this one?
it's a
Topic
check-in.
zero.
It's a check-in.
Topic zero. Where are we? This one. This one. This one. This one. Can you see?
No,
In our topic one deadline.
topic one. What? Yeah.
Uh, topic one deadline.
Yes, this would be the check-in. Correct. Like just
Okay.
this week, just the next 2 3 days.
Yeah, that's just this week.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
the most pressing ones. Yes, correct.
I'm
This
just asking because I said I already posted the monthly. So shall I put again the weekly? I should put, no?
no, it's okay. You just did the monthly.
It's
It's
okay.
okay. The weekly
So no need, no?
was many days ago. No, it was some days ago. Yeah.
Yes.
So next time when you're gonna be the weekly, you're ready. You just put this the next 3 4 days, 5 days, 7 days. Okay, of deadline.
Okay. Okay. So
And
so
every time you
that's
do this, even if it takes 1 minute, you can track 15 minutes. Okay,
oh
because
really?
because 15 minutes is the minimum time we track. We don't track 5 minutes, right? So even if you work 5 minutes, we track 15 because I mean, then it's never 5 minutes because maybe you think it's 5 minutes, but then you thought about it for 5 minutes, or you went there, you checked some. So it's always in 15 to 15 minutes. Okay, so like this session, we give 1.75, but maybe it's not exactly 1.75, right? But who cares about 5 10 minutes? But many times you spend there maybe reading some messages or doing something and you don't track it, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
this also balances out when you do like a communication. Even if it takes you 1 minute to do the communication, you still track 15 minutes because it balances out also many times that you're maybe there, read a message or something and you don't track it. Like I don't know how many times. Like when I do my tracking hours in the end of each week, I always track some extra for general for these kind of things because there's always during the week there's always a lot of time that maybe you spend reading some messages, some communication that you don't track, right? So this we want to be sure that it's tracked, and a way to be sure that it is tracked is to have this
Extra.
rounding to 15 minutes. Okay,
Okay.
so even if you do like this check in Joyce, next time you do this check, it's going to take you maybe 3 minutes. You still track 15 minutes, 0.25 hours. But
Do
don't
you
do
know
like
that I'm
but don't do like Mamoon that tracks hours and hours that don't exist. So that is not okay. That is not.
yeah, you will know. You will know.
I know. Yeah, I would know.
You would know. And do you know that I'm going to the Discord and going back to my what's this called, communications, and then I'm looking if that is overtime or no or what. It's correct, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
The way
I'm
the way
going
that
there.
the way that I do it, I always have a piece of paper in front of me, and I
Oh,
track everything on a
yes,
piece of
me
paper, and
also.
then I take the piece of paper
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
and
tracking normal hours, 1.5, 2 hours, like that. So I'm tracking plus 1, plus 15, plus something like that.
yeah,
So,
it's that's the way that we create value, right? By tracking our time.
mm-mm.
By tracking our time, we can mint the cryptos, right?
And it's also policy tracking. If you don't track,
It's policy tracking.
remember
Also,
when Jay told me I'm
it's
not
policy
tracking my
tracking.
hours?
Yeah, that's how we create value. It's super important that you have your time tracked, and it also should be real time. Meaning, I mean, within 24 hours. So it's also policy tracking if you don't have your tracking hour spreadsheet. Like if we want to be very fiscal, I should do policy tracking every day for not having my tracking
Yeah,
hour
me
spreadsheet
also.
updated.
Yeah, me also.
Yeah, but these are
Okay.
policies that, we are
Yeah, I'm
flexible.
trying my best. I'm trying my
Yes,
best to
exactly. We don't want to. I
update.
mean, policies are there for us to learn, right? They're
Mm-mm.
not
Yeah,
there
yeah,
to. They're not there to make. I mean, they're there to. First of all, they're there to be efficient, to be functional, and to do professional work by the deadlines. That's obviously the main thing. Regarding
yeah.
the individuals, the general worker policy tracking, it's about learning, right? The policy tracking is more something because when you do policy tracking, you learn the policy. That's how you learn the policies. We have so many policies, they're all over the place, they're not
Yeah,
organized. So the way that we learn the policies is when we do policy tracking, right? That's why you learn. So you remember, oh, I did policy
Yeah.
tracking, it cost me $8 in my, like, for example, my policy tracking cost me $8.5 for the 26 bonus, right?
but you know, Alberto, I did not know that the daylight saving time is on in US. I did not know.
The
I
what?
should have asked. The daylight saving time instead of 2 p.m. PST is 3 p.m. PST now. So I got wrong when I was announcing. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
but that's a policy because you always need to double triple check every information. So you will learn. Like I always double triple check everything, and still many times I do errors.
Still,
But that's the main thing that you need to learn. Everybody, you never assume anything. You ask
so I,
Alberto, Alberto, is this like this? I tell you, yes, it's like this. You don't believe me. You go and you check, and you ask, okay, but where can I check, Alberto? And then we check together. We always double triple check. We don't make assumptions. We don't believe. Words words don't mean nothing. All that means is verification and action.
yeah, I was shocked when Jay told me it was wrong. Then I should have asked him. No, that's
Yeah,
the mistake.
you
That's the
should
mistake. I
ask.
said, why wrong?
You should
I,
ask.
I, I asked on my mind, not Jay. So
Yeah,
I said,
many times I do the same mistake. We're not perfect, but we learn, right? So we learn. We do policy tracking to learn, right? So we don't want to policy tracking
so
doesn't mean
why
something
didn't
that
Jay
it's
tell?
it's so strict. It's so cause of that you lose the joy to work, right? To come to work because oh my god, I have all these policies. So we want to have policy tracking that is related to what we are trying to get accomplished, right? So if we want to get accomplished, now we want to get accomplished the we want to get accomplished for have professional efficient work, right? So this
Yeah.
we're becoming strict on policy tracking in general, right? But then once we see that things are working, then the policy tracking is going to be more light.
So I should have asked him. But why didn't Jay tell immediately that
The thing is,
Joyce
but the very
is
important policy is this: if you are required to do policy tracking, and this we're
you
not
ask.
tracking at the moment, but there is a policy that is very strong.
Mm,
If you're required to do policy tracking,
mm,
if Jay says you do policy tracking, or if we are in a session and we say, okay, we need to do policy tracking, and you
Yeah.
don't do policy tracking within 24 hours,
Yeah.
you automatically you need to do policy tracking for not having done policy tracking. Plus, the original policy that you broke is going to be discounted
Yes.
100% of your bonus. So,
yes.
so the bonus you can get a cut of maximum 10% of your bonus, right? So my bonus was $80. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So then we counted
Yes.
my hours of policy tracking, and then we see that the maximum amount that can be cut, and all my policy tracking gave a value of $50. But then the maximum, there is a column where there's some formulas that says that the maximum amount that can be cut from Alberto bonuses is 10%, so $8. So if $50 is higher than $8, so the whole $8 have been cut from my bonus, right? But it's the maximum, right? Because again, policy tracking is not about punishing people; it's about people learning, right?
Mm.
That's the main purpose. So we have a policy that's maximum that you can lose is 10% of your bonus. But if you don't do policy tracking, then you lose on that policy. You lose 100% of your bonus.
On that policy.
Yes. So be careful. That is very important. So if Jay tells you to do policy tracking, you need to do policy tracking within 24 hours. If you don't do it, then that policy that he asked you to do policy tracking is going to be discounted 100% from your bonus. And if you still
Hour,
don't
1
do
hour.
policy tracking, you're automatically go into upfront pay stop.
Okay.
If you don't do within 24 hours.
Correct. Okay, guys.
So,
So talk to you later. Nice session. Thank you very much. And let's, please, guys, let's focus on the payrolls. Even if I'm not there, work on the payrolls. It's easy. Open the responsibility, organize. Even if you do a little step, it's always useful,
Yes.
right? Just
Yeah.
also in your own time, just work on the payrolls. Everybody, let's work on the payrolls. Let's go.
Okay.
We are 1 month late on the payroll. This is unacceptable. This is
yeah, we should
Okay.
continuously now, huh? Continuously.
continue.
Until we update, until we are in that current. Okay.
Yeah. Now we are in the 4th week of the 74.
Yes.
So basically, now we should be working. Now we should be working on the bonus token payroll
Oh,
of the 133 West months. Instead, we're working on the upfront bonus of the 26E. So we are like 5 weeks behind, more than a month.
wow.
5 weeks.
Okay.
So we need to run. We need to run, and the way only to run is just do the work, and everybody can do the work. Just do it. Just do it. Do it on yourself. We do it in session. Let's schedule. Let's do it. But I mean, we need to, especially now that the payrolls are going to have one more process, right? We're going to have one more process now with the power token, network equity.
So double time. Okay.
Yeah. So before the base equity, we're going to have the network equity. So we need to run, do the payrolls. Payrolls is easy. The responsibilities organizing are very good. So just we are always here. Everything we can do. Also, we can also do a sync, right? Payrolls is very easy to do a sync. You work, you're working. Maybe I'm working on something else. We communicate on Discord. We say, review that.
Mamun used to do this, huh? He's not doing anymore.
Yeah, Mamun used to do it, but very bad. Every time there was problems, he wasn't following responsibility organizing, and Mamun, you can't count on Mamun at all.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Moth. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Alberto.
Thank you so
Have
much.
a nice weekend. God bless
You too,
us.
guys. Have a nice Sunday. Thank you so much.
Blessed weekend.
You
Okay,
too.
bye.
You too.
Bye,
Bye.
Moth.
Thank you
Bye.
so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.